Phil, Stockport County this weekend, obviously a very big game for us in the National League. How are we looking ahead of that?
Yeah, good. Pleased with the week so far. Yeah, of course it's a big game. Every single match has equal importance because there's 3 points at stake. We're going into it having a win against the league leaders, which obviously we're very pleased with, and we're looking to build on that.
Yeah, you mentioned the win over obviously the early pace setters. Does that give you that extra bit of confidence going into games like this?
Well, it should do because first half in particular were excellent. And, we've looked at areas we can get better at in the second period and sustaining performances across the 90 minutes, which is important. But I feel we're a team who is improving, and of course to get over the line and get the 3 points was crucial at the weekend.
Though not geographically the nearest for a derby, there is a big rivalry between these two sides. Do yourself, the management and the players, are you aware of just perhaps how big it is for the supporters? Yeah,
I think there's the geographical side of it, but also at the start of the season, ourselves and Stockport were perceived as two of the favourites. There's a lot of teams in the division who are competitive at the top of the league, but certainly ourselves and Stockport are two of the teams expected to be up there. So that adds extra spice to the occasion. Obviously they got in the playoffs last year, didn't quite make it. Now we can sense there's a big feel to this match, and it's one we're relishing. We've gone to Southend and Grimsby and played in the type of atmosphere, kind of full house almost at Grimsby, and we've got to learn from those games and take it into the Stockport game and handle that intensity of the surroundings well and perform at our very best. And I feel we've got the players capable of doing that.
Yeah, in terms of crowds, obviously expected to be fairly hostile in terms of for us as the away side, but it's important to keep that level head and focus on the game itself.
Yeah, it's about performance level, but I do think that's an important factor. That we've had a couple of practices at it now away from home where the crowd's hostile. And we've got to deal with it. And if we want to get to where we want to be this season, these are the games we've got to perform at our very best. And we've got players in the squad who've got ambitions to play at a higher level. If you go and play at a higher level, you end up playing at 25 and 30,000 people, and you've got to handle that kind of atmosphere and make sure that you come out of it with a good individual performance.
In terms of the injuries as well, is there any latest on those?
Good progress really for Jake Hyde. He's had a decent day today, and we'll review him tomorrow. Jordan Davis has also had a good day, so we'll just look at those two prior to the weekend and make decisions on them. Both injuries weren't too serious, but obviously they've got to be right to be included because they're coming back into a squad which had a terrific win at the weekend.
And obviously had a game on Tuesday as well behind closed doors, mixture of first team and a couple of youth team players in there. Good for them to get fitness, but also keep them in your eye as well ahead of selections for the weekend.
Yeah, I was relatively pleased. I thought first half wasn't quite what we wanted, but second half we played well. It was a good workout for a lot of the players. Like I said previously, a few of the youngsters got the opportunity, either starting or from the bench, and we're trying to get those types of games where the better youngsters in our youth setup can play with the senior players. So it was a decent game. A lot of the senior boys needed the minutes. Bryce Hosanna, for instance, that's the first game he's played since prior to last Christmas, and he needed some minutes, and he'll come on for that. And Briz as well, he needed some more minutes under his belt. So yeah, a lot of bonuses and positives from the game, and a lot of people pushing hard for a selection at the weekend.
Cheers, all the best, Phil.
Thank you.